Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator once again. As you can see, something different. We have a wrecker here. This is Blade's awesome Peterbilt 388 rotator slash wrecker. And we're in Tucson right now, taking a broken down Coronado to, I believe, Sacramento is where we're headed to. So we'll talk a little bit more about the mod and all that stuff here in the video, so let's get started. First and foremost, want to say big thanks to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this video with a hand cam here. And I've got an awesome SCI wheel here. I'll talk a little bit more about the equipment I use, but a TSPC Racer base from Thrustmaster is what we're using here. So left blinker on. We need to get this thing on its way to Sacramento as it is now hooked up. Now, what's really cool about Blade's Peterbilt 388 is you do get, let's get up to speed here, you do get the trailers that you see that we're using today. You're gonna get those jobs available to you, which is really cool. So that came with it. I didn't have to get something separate for that, which is really neat. We'll put our map on here so we see what we're doing. There we go. I believe this is Creechbomb's Cat C15 we're using here. Pretty sure. Getting up to speed. It's gonna take a minute here. I thought I wouldn't have to go through all my gears, but man, I guess this thing's a lot heavier than I thought it would be. And away we go. Anywho, happy Tuesday to you. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I didn't upload on Monday, and we'll get into the reason for that. But if you're interested in Blade's rotator, I'll have it linked in the description below. It is $30. It's very customizable. One, number two, you get a wrecker rotator, and you also can use it as a truck too, which is really cool. I'm getting up to speed now. Using JBX graphics mod as well, and this is the latest version. The only thing compatible is the second thing at the end, but if you stick around to the end of this video, I will actually go over my mods. How about that? All right, we're getting up to speed now, about 55 miles an hour, no biggie. We're almost starting to catch this freight train on the right-hand side, just a little bit. I need to update my car packs too for the, drop down into this gear here. For Jazzy Cats mods that I use, we'll have to do that. I also get asked all the time, what reshade do I use? I don't use reshade. I use NVIDIA in-game overlay, and I just crush the blacks a little bit on that. That's really all I do. Everything else you see here is JBX graphics mod. So let's talk about equipment. Got my TSPC Racer by Thrustmaster. This is a SCI, a real SCI 18-inch wooden wheel that I got off of actually a truck stop online. I think it was like Force State or something like that. I want to say that's what it was. But I have it linked in the description below as well. And then I have an awesome partnership with ATSaccessories.com, and we're gonna get over in this lane here, man. Sorry, I have to get over. I know we're using Jake brake a little bit more here. But I have a really cool mod I'll be showcasing from him. It's not a mod, it's another piece to the puzzle here as well. And it's a automatic gearbox, which is really neat. So I'll be showcasing that soon enough. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I could get everything working again as we're on 1.44 now. And there were some things that were broken, but apart from that, it wasn't too bad of a whole deal to deal with. So very, very happy about that. Ooh, hello, buddy. I get asked all the time how I look around freely. That is Track IR. It's a infrared, a little camera that goes on top of your monitor here, and I have a headset piece here. I use not the hat one, I use the Track Pro or whatever it's called. And that's just because if you get into a room that has a lot of lights bouncing off it, it can screw it all up. So I went with that, and I do recommend if you get Track IR to go that route. That's what I would do. But that's how I look freely around with my head, just using my head instead of a mouse. It's probably the #1 thing I'm asked. Pedals, TLCMs by Thrustmaster has a load cell on the brake. Really nice. ATS Accessories, Patriot XL box over here. Thrustmaster TH8A shifter, and then the custom shifter that you're seeing me use is from ATSaccessories.com as well. He does all sorts of custom stuff to whatever you want it to be, which is really neat. So we got a little bit of a drive here today, and I wanted to take a longer trip so we can talk about everything and do something unique and different, which is being a wrecker service and getting this poor Coronado where it needs to go. Another reason why I took off some time was because, as you know, I did talk about it last time, that Dave was in town, indeed in town. See, I'm still getting some weird glitches from 144 here. I'm sure it'll get fixed eventually, but you might see some weird artifacts happen once in a while, and cars floating and things like that. What? I don't know what that is. Cool. It's an elevation thing, and it's gone. So, yep. 144 woes, and we don't have any choice. We have to pretty much go to 144 nowadays. I know you can revert back, but still. I'm moving ahead. We'll just deal with the growing pains as we go along here. But anywho, Dave was in town for his birthday. We had a great time. That was all well and dandy. Yeah, we're gonna use our Jake brake all the way down this hill here. I spent pretty much all of Monday working on the OCRP server. Added a ton of stuff. Like I worked on Sunday with Thero, and we made we got all sorts of different mods in the server and all that. New vehicles. I'm gonna go ahead. I need to get this shifting down on this thing. It's kind of weird. Not used to this transmission on this guy. Back up to speed now. No big deal. I have the windows rolled down too. It does sound different when you roll it up. Let you listen to it. There we go. As you see, very cool. Rolling back down. We're here to listen to the sounds of the trucks, right? Yes, we are. So, spent all Sunday on that and Monday, and ran out of time on Monday to kind of do any kind of video like this I wanted to do. So I didn't get to do that because I had iRacing, which was the truck series, and it wasn't a good time. We were Watkins Glen, and it was an absolute mess, man. Got taken out of the race like early on. Sorry, buddy. I'd let you on the highway if I could, but just not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it. We'll keep that Jake brake on where we need it. This is LA. Ain't no country club either. Let me know if you know that reference in the comments below. Let's have a look outside and see what this is all about. Very cool looking truck, man. I gotta say, it's really nice. Slow down here. I don't want to wreck this thing. And I know we had a turn coming up. There we are. So cool to be able to do this in American Truck Sim. Hey, welcome to Arizona, everybody. We made it to Arizona. And back inside before we kill somebody. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best, for sure. Added a bunch of new boats. That was the biggest thing I think was missing in GTA 5 for a long time. Well, not GTA 5, but GTA 5 RP, OCRP. We were missing out on a lot of cool boat mods that had come out, and a lot of cool scripts. And let me know if you want me to do another overview. I can do a quick overview and show you, well, not quick, but an overview and show you everything new in OCRP as well, like I did last time. I think it'd be kind of cool if people were into that. You know what? We're in 4 high right now. We haven't even gone upstairs at all yet. Very strange. Let's see if we can go into 5. We might be able to actually do it this time. Let's see. Oh, you know why? Because we're in the, we're in a different transmission. This isn't an 18 speed. I think it's like a 10 speed or something. Is all it is. I forgot about that. That's the reason why we were having to use every one of our splitters, so, okay. No big deal, now we know. There we go. Watch out for the state troopers. Man, this looks so good. And you know, people have given me a lot of crap, JBX a lot of crap for, you know, charging $30 for a graphics mod. But I mean, look at this. Look at this. It just, this is the immersion I wanted. And I think a lot of it comes down to the skyboxes, honestly. The way the shadows look with the SSAO and all that stuff, JBX does a really good job with all that stuff. But those skyboxes look awesome, and they bring a whole new feel to the sim. It doesn't seem like, you know, the vanilla one that we've known and loved for so long. But no, JBX is really, really cool. And I might have talked about this last time, but sorry if I did. Can't remember. It's been a while since I've been in an American Truck Sim. But he kindly refunded me the money I paid for this thing, and I was like, I sent him a message like, why did this get refunded? Like, I still have the product and all that stuff. He's like, no. He just wanted to say thank you for showcasing it on my channel. So thanks JBX for that. Very cool. I absolutely love this mod, and I don't care what anybody says, I can't go back. I cannot go back. It just, I mean, it looks so realistic sometimes. It's kind of crazy. And it runs so great. I get no performance hit off of this thing at all. None whatsoever. Little steerman out there doing some work. So the Phoenix A320 came out. And you know what's really weird about the Phoenix A320 thing is I know some people had asked me, hey Jeff, oh, there it is again. I don't know what that is. It seems to be near bridges, doesn't it? They asked me, hey, are you gonna make a video on that and all that stuff? I was like, yeah, I will. And then I waited and I never got an email from them. Now, when I was in Expo in San Diego, I talked to the developer of Phoenix and expressed my interest in it and wanted to showcase it and do all that kind of stuff. And when it came time, they gave it to everybody, like literally everybody that does flight sim on YouTube. They gave it to all of them except for me and Captain Canada. I really don't understand that. Kyle is one of the most genuine, amazing people, Captain Canada. And I don't know if maybe people have been like saying, I don't know, terrible things about us or something. I have no clue what it is, but I really don't understand it. I don't understand why people in the flight sim community are being really fake to our faces, and then they don't want to help you out at all in the long run. I think it's you know, people thinking that there's too much competition since it's such a small community of people that make content on it. I really don't know what the case is about that, but it's very strange to me. So I do apologize. I wasn't able to do any early access stuff. Or, like, you know, people are asking me that all the time, which is not a big deal. I don't care. I paid for the PMDG 737. I paid for the Phoenix A320. I can say whatever the hell I want to about it. I really can. The PMDG is awesome. Do enjoy it. A couple things that I didn't like about it, but if you haven't checked out that video, please go check it out. It was a quick, like, overview of what you can expect out of it and all that. Aaron Bird, 1 mile. And apart from that, I will be doing the Phoenix A320. Plan to have that out this week. I'm gonna do a flight from, well, where we are today, kind of. We're gonna be going from Phoenix to Tucson, so it'll be a quick, easy flight that we can all enjoy. Oh, now we have a purple sky. That was a weird, oh, that's a weird one. Okay, so it's an angle thing. Yeah, growing pains from moving into a new version. And 1.44 actually has a lot of new stuff. It has that, you know, adjustable suspension and all that stuff. All sorts of cool stuff that came out with it. There's another whatever this is. I don't know what that is. I really don't. California State Line, we made it to Cali. Oh yeah. Home of the 55 miles an hour is a truck. I start slowing it down. You can already see I got red here. 60 miles an hour, how dare you? There we go. Now we're in the territory that they like us to be in. I'm okay with it too. Just kind of roll like this for a while. That works for me. So yeah, it's just weird to me. I don't know what that's about, but that's the reason why I didn't cover that stuff. It wasn't because I was like, I don't want to do this. It was just because there's just, you know, how many, the best way I can explain this, and maybe I'll try to explain it in a way that will make more sense, because I'm trying to make sense of it. But, you know, in the past, myself and Captain Canada both, we have done so many promotional things for different companies, and the bottom line is, you know, we're kind of in this business together. It's different now. When I first started, you know, making videos, it wasn't my full-time job or anything, and now that it is, you know, I hate the word influencer. We've talked about that many times here on the channel. I'm not trying to influence anybody. I'm just showing people like what I use, what I like, my opinions on things that I think is good. And I've done a lot of flight sim content like that. Now, when a developer doesn't help you out at all, it's kind of like, I don't understand what's going on here, man. You don't want to work together for the greater of the community, you know, to let people know that the thing's out and what to expect and things like that. To a larger audience, they don't want to do it. So it's like, it feels like they're taking advantage of how nice we can be about those things. But I can tell you, next time I go to Expo and they start barking blah, 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 blah to my face, I'm gonna go, dude, you're just wasting my time. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm so tired of getting screwed over by these flight sim companies that I just don't care anymore. And if I see them on the Expo floor and they want to start lying to my face again, I'll just tell them, hey, you know what? Go talk to so-and-so. Don't talk to me. They have burned bridges with me. These different companies have. I don't get it, man. I really don't. I've never, you know, and maybe they just go, oh, here's a GTA channel. Who cares? That's probably what they say, actually. Oh my God, I'm sitting here speeding like crazy because I'm jabbering around here. Can't be doing that. Lower down. All right, let's actually do this so we don't get in trouble. Cruise control. There it is, 55. It's green 55 on cruise. You got it, buddy. Probably for the best too, since, you know, we're big rig, big rotator pulling a broken down truck with a trailer. Not the greatest look in the world, I guess, if you're flying down the road like that, like a dum-dum. We're still on 10. We haven't got on the 5 yet. And the 5's all the way north. It's gonna be a long drive, but that's okay. We had a lot of stuff I want to catch up with you about. So that had occurred, which was it's kind of a, you know, it's just a weird feeling after doing this as long as I have. Whenever you see that stuff happen, you're just like, okay, can I improve? Can I do something different that can get me? I don't know. I really don't know. But they just, it's only myself and Captain Canada that get screwed out of like everything when it comes to that. You know, when the new flight sim came out, they never invited me or him out to that whole thing. And then later on, I think somebody at Microsoft was like, oh, hey, do you want a copy of that? I go, nope, I already bought it. Thank you. And that's something that you find out really quickly, is just how fake people can be to your face. I don't, it's not anything new, I guess. It's just always shocking when it happens. And I've talked about different companies when I went to PAX, you know, that would do that same thing. They lie to you. They say, oh yeah. And then they don't want to do that. And trust me, and I'm not a person that sits there and says anything like, you know, so-and-so, or I have more followers or subscribers than this person and blah, blah. I don't believe in that. I don't care how many subscribers somebody has. I just think whenever you're excluding two people out of a community like that, it's kind of like exiling, like, not exile, but you know what I mean? It's just perplexing. I don't know. But I have learned my lesson from it, and I'm done trying to help these guys out. So anything from here on out in the flight sim realm of what you see on my channel is me I'm going to buy something and then and go from there. I still have a good partnership with Orbix. They still provide me with different sceneries, which is really cool. So I can showcase more of those, because there's a lot of sceneries I probably wouldn't buy. I'll be honest about that. I was never buy it. So the fact that I have that ability, I'm able to say, hey, let's hop here and showcase this, because who knows, somebody may want that scenery, didn't even know it existed. That was a strange one. All right, we have to go up this hill here. Actually, no, it'll be all right. I'm gonna drop it down. Yeah, let's drop it down. Have to go back to manual driving here so we can get back up to 55. We're not even gonna get 55 up that hill. No siree. It's always strange whenever you have people staying with you. And like that whole like week was awesome and fun, and then when everybody leaves, it's like it's just such a change of energy in the house that we were hosting quite a few people, 3 people. So it was a tall order. Look at all these trucks, man. Look at that. That's cool looking. And this has that realistic time on it, so it shouldn't, you know, be like super fast. We might make it to the destination before the nightfall, but I'm not sure. Dude, this thing holds so much fuel, it's insane. Like, we are still good on fuel. I don't even think we're gonna have to worry about it, to be honest with you. There we go. Keep it right there on the. They're gonna use the Jake brake when they need to. On this cruise control. It's working out pretty good. So yes, OCRP stuff will be coming back soon. Like I said, I wanted to get a lot of stuff done on the back end with that before, you know, making content on it myself. We've got, I think, a little less now than 100 people that are still being processed. So we won't have any applications opening until after people have been processed. There was just a huge lull between that stuff. So that's what was going on with it. Let's use our Jake brake up. Turn that off. Let's drop it down. Climb a hill, everybody. But I've been whitelisting people, new members, people that have been waiting for a while. They're all coming through now, and they're very happy, and that makes me happy. And you know, honestly, going back to just getting into the dev side of things, and just kind of, you know, managing all sorts of stuff. I've found a new love for it. Actually, you know what? I should just stay in that gear right there. It's gonna help us up this hill a little bit more. We got a heavy boy back there, man. Come on, old girl, you can get up this hill. No problem. You know, it looks like the clouds are like stuck there, like a static image painted. They're not. They actually are dynamic. That whole what you call it, the skybox moves through time or over time. All right, we might be exiting finally, get on to the 5. I think we're almost there for it. Let's get on over. Moseying over, making sure there's nobody there. We're good. All right, I'm gonna go to the outside view for this exit. Let's do it. We're gonna do GTA 5 style here. A lot of people always want to see this, so I can't drive looking directly behind me, obviously, but we can still drive like this and see what it's all about. Barranca Street. Cool. On my map here. Yeah, we're coming up on the 5 interchange. I don't think I need to be in this one. Don't believe so. Yep, keep left, they said. Take it over, buddy. There we go. Watch it. And who? What are you doing? Oh, that was scary. We're good now. Very cool. And I can't wait till Big T gets his lights updated. That's the reason why we have to go with these lights, because we don't have those awesome LED bars and all that stuff that we had before. All right, we're gonna be exiting up here. There we go, dropping that gear there. Beautiful.
Exit right ahead.
All right, and right now we're back in, so I can see what I'm doing here. Trust me, I need it. Jake, break down this hill. I think we're gonna get to go down the pass. That's gonna be fun. The big, huge mountain run. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it. Swaying a little bit there. I was looking over to the right. Sorry about that. Now we're getting through LA. Yeah, I'll probably switch over to cruise control and then we'll just kind of ride it out the rest of the way. There we go. Much better. And with this configuration I have, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like bridges and stuff, overpass. It's just kind of like elevation changes. Thought it was like the LOD things or anything like that, but I took that out. That's not what it was. Yeah, there it goes again. If anybody knows how to fix that, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Because that is a strange one. And I've never seen that before. It's definitely a 1.44 thing, incompatible with probably a JBX mod or something, some other mod I have in here actually. It may not even be JBX. There we go. 55 down the hill here. Yeah, I pretty much put the white line on the right side, right in the center. That seems to work really well with this seat positioning I have going on here. Yeah, I think it's a 10 speed because now it says we're in 10th. The 12 would be the reverse gears, I guess. I would make it the 12 speed. I don't know which one is in here. I really don't. I should know that, but I don't. I am sorry. Relaxing drive, just what we needed. It's very different. Driving a big rig and all that stuff instead of being way up there in the clouds, you know? That's a great sound. This engine package does. All right, we gotta get a run to get up this hill, man. This is the pass coming up. I also get asked, you know, why I haven't done a train sim video in a while. And that's because, man, once you get burned from these companies, I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I did not have a good time with Dovetail. That I can tell you. I'd like to get over if I can there, but I can't yet. Can I get over after this guy? Yeah, we're coming over, bud. This is going to be rough. This is why I like to have my 18 speeds. It'll be okay, though. What a mess to get up this hill, right? Here's that guy that's always broken down up here on the right. He's having the bad day. We're just having a decent day here. It's actually been a fun drive so far. I sure have enjoyed it. We are using every damn gear in this truck to get up this grade. Now we're starting to climb. There we go, much better. And there's the railway there. Is it the Cajon Pass? What is this? I forget the name of this one. Might be. Right, now we go down. Once you go up, you must come down. All right, we gotta go into the next gear here. Stick with this one here. There's a runaway truck ramp we've used before. Lower setting on our Jake here. Yeah, this needs to be better. There it is. That's from that one video I did. And 55 coming down the hill. I think we're doing all right here. Go higher on that setting. There's more Jake. Hey, it worked out. I'm gonna double clutch that guy. And we'll be back to 55 just like that, actually. Actually, I can do that. There we go, 55. Perfect. I can't drive 55. Well, I don't want to.
Keep right. After 50 yards.
We're exiting?
Right.
Are they going to take us the other way? Whoa, what's going on here?
Turn right.
Oh, yeah, because that turns into 99. They want us to stay on the 5, so that's what they got going on. Turn our cruise off. We don't need that on right now. Get it again in a second. Come on, girl, you can get up this hill. Sometimes I just want to, look at the scenery, but it's hard to do that with track IR. I think it'd be really cool to have triple monitors. Somebody asked me that question the other day, like, why don't you use triple monitors? I just don't have the setup, man. I don't have the space for it. When I move, the new studio will have that. I'm gonna have a dedicated station for just driving games, a dedicated station for just flight sim. That's the dream. One day we'll get there. One day. Look at this guy going camping. There we go. Back to 56 miles an hour. That works for me. It actually looks like one of those toy trailers You can put your ATVs and all that stuff in there, and then they have the slide pop-outs on the side. That's what that looked like to me. Pretty darn cool. Had me a drink of this liquid death. You guys like liquid death? Did we talk about that already? Maybe we did. Maybe we did. Pretty good. This is the severed lime, the lime version. I wish it had more carbonation in it, honestly. Had some tea earlier. It's a blueberry green tea. It was wonderful. Yep, we got the black sky. See, it's like these. It's like an elevation issue, isn't it? Yeah. It seems to be only at one No, it goes away when you look away from it, and now it's gone. That's a weird one. You're gonna have to look into that. Or maybe somebody else will know how to fix it. Just a maybe. Oh, the thing turns red when you do 51 mile an hour over. How dare we? They're like, I don't think so, dude. You're not getting away with that. And I say, the heck with them. Moo-moos on the left. Lots of moo-moos. Some horses, too. Horses and moo-moos. Gonna hit the damn guardrail looking at moo-moos. All right. I'll stop. One thing that's really cool that we added recently in GTA 5 RP and OCRP, I don't know why I said that way, but I did, is a ferry boat, a working ferry boat. You can put trucks on it, cars, all sorts of neat stuff. You can drive the boat, and you can attach the vehicles to the ferry for the ferry ride, and you hit it another button for the script in it, and it undoes it. And it's really, really cool. It's so like Reb is the name of the dude that has a bunch of payware boats, and let me, like, whenever I update my my master list and stuff like that, let me tell you, man, that that is worth it. Yeah, we got the green light. We don't have to stop at the way station. That's awesome. We'll say hello to them when we go by, though. Yeah, so Reb makes these awesome boat mods and off-road vehicle mod stuff, and they're super small in size and poly, and they're very friendly for your stuff. Highly recommend Reb's mods. Bye. For the boats and all that stuff. So they made the ferry, and then Thibu makes the scripts. So we run a couple Thibu scripts. I'll turn this guy off. I have to drop it down on that gear. We have a couple of Thibu scripts. Quite a few, actually, that we run. For the bucket truck to work, utility truck, and things like that. So, really cool stuff. And the prices on his on Reb's stuff is really, really, really fair. We're talking like $15, $10. That's just win. I'm sorry, buddy. I'd get over if I could, but that truck right there is not slowing down. Sorry about you. Didn't want to be that guy, but we were that guy today. Sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. Did anybody see the new Chip and Dale's? I have not seen that yet. I want to see it. I've heard good things about it, which is kind of crazy. You wouldn't think you'd have good reviews on that. I thought it'd be an absolute disaster like most of those are, because most people don't like those remakes, you know? I never minded remakes personally. It depends how bad it is, I guess. But I have also learned that a lot of the movies that I like, people do not like at all. I liked Don't Look Up. Love that. I liked the new Lion King when that was remade. That was awesome. The new Matrix. A lot of people didn't like that. I think everybody just hates everything now. It's like, whatever. I'm pretty easy to please, I guess. That's probably a better way to put it. This is awesome, man. So if you don't know why I'm doing this particular run up the 5, it's because this is going to be all part of the new stuff added in 1.44, because each time they update the sim, they're adding more to their California rework, which we are in. And this looks all different here from what I remember. I believe we're in Huron with all of these, but I don't remember this forest up here on the left. Maybe it was there before. I just haven't been up here in a while. I think most of the rework we're going to see a little later on down the road. Hit the waker uppers.
Go straight.
Go straight. Yeah, maybe this thing doesn't burn any fuel. I'm wondering if that is the case here. No, it does. We've only burnt like 1/4 of a tank. This thing has ridiculous gas mileage. I don't know. It's not realistic, but it has it. Interesting. I should have probably used there's another set of mirrors you can use on this truck. I probably should have used those. They're a little further out. They stick out further. Probably would have been able to see around that truck a little bit better. With all these mirrors, you're just looking for cars. You can't even tell if you lost your trailer back there at all. The Coronado could be sitting in off of the 10 still. Could be. So I did add a little bit more force feedback into, or not force feedback, I turned up. Let me rephrase that. I turned up the, in the force feedback section, the engine. I had that turned off, and so the wheel just wasn't rattling or moving around at all when I'm driving on the road, which is not realistic. And honestly, I was just driving, I still have my Ram, my 2017 Ram. I was driving that the other day, and I was like, you know what? When was the last time you think about this? If you play like America Truck Sim, racing sims, things like that, when was the last time you really thought about the feedback you're getting from your wheel in your car in real life, just driving down the road? And I was like, you know what? I hadn't thought about that. And I noticed that the wheel, you could really feel the road really well in it. So I turned it up a little bit. It's not like crazy or anything. I don't want it to like just rattle, but it's cool to just feel like you're on the road on the wheel. A little bit of immersion there. I might even turn it up a little bit more, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with the engine feedback I'm getting. I think that's what they call it. All right, we're 28 miles out. We're getting there. Told you it's gonna be a long one. About an hour. Yeah, about an hour today. We'll talk about an hour. And that's Barstrom's world. Very lovely drive. Got caught up on a lot of things. Now you know what's going on in my life, where I've been. All sorts of fun stuff like that. I love the real world time, so you don't have to feel like I'm chasing the clock constantly for nighttime driving. Because sometimes it feels like these worlds, it goes too slow. You know what I mean?
Go straight.
Go straight. So I'm sure this is going to be super late, technically, but I wanted to have a daytime run. And we started earlier in the morning, so it kind of worked out. It all worked out in the end. I plan to jump back in the NPC life. I've had a lot of people want me to be a Uber or whatever, so I'm just gonna put in the chat, hey, you know, Uber or whatever is available. I tried this like RP in a GTA Online server, and it's pretty hilarious, the things that happen, but I'm gonna attempt that. We'll see how it goes. I don't think it's gonna go well for us, but that's just me. Man, we're finally passing somebody. This is crazy. And it's only 54. I turn up this by a little bit. Let's go 55 miles an hour. There we go. passing a dump truck.
Go straight.
Go straight. Nice. The speed at which you pass cars in this game, so realistic. Now I know my trailer sticks out quite a bit. I'm gonna get my blinker on now, and I'll wait till he's almost out of sight there, and then we're gonna mosey on over. There we go. Give ourselves plenty of room here. All right, signs. I think we're just going straight. Yep, we are. Towards San Francisco. So is this changed up too now? I haven't been up in this part that much. I know that'll take you to to Sacramento. We're going to Sacramento. We're just going a different way to Sacramento, which is this way. I think this is all new. It doesn't help that we have the JBX mod in now, so everything looks different. Like in Rolling Hills now. I kind of like it. Very California style. I'm trying to be more aware about whenever I'm moving my head around in track IR, you know? Make sure that I'm not getting people sick. I really do try to move my head slightly. It really is the best policy. Just holding 55 the whole time. It's not doing bad. Okay, yeah, so this is the 580. This is new. They're having us take 580 around instead of just the 5 all the way. Because this is outside of Oakland and all that. Where the hell are we going, game? This is new to me. This is I don't remember this. I have my next level racing motion platform as well. That's why you're seeing me move around in my chair. Probably should have talked about that earlier. That probably would have made more sense. Yeah, there's Oakland. Now we're wrapped around. Now we're headed this way. Yeah, this is all different. There's the Hotel California. Nice. One of the early Easter eggs in the game. And Jake brake to slow down through here. So I guess this cuts all the way around now into Sacramento. I think it didn't do that before. Yeah, back to 55. 55 life. I say to the right. Let's see. It's a cool thing. There's San Francisco there and all that. 80's up that way. Yeah, we're just kind of taking 80 all the way now to Sacramento. Strange. Okay. Nobody's there. We're coming over, bud. This turned out to be awesome because I really did want to see all of this. There's the ocean there. I kind of remember some of this whenever I was in this area in the real world. Reminds me of it. They actually took this drive to Sacramento. Those were 10 miles out, so. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is even on there anymore for the new one, new map. It's not on this. Yeah, we're on a different one. all different now. That's another way you can tell. With a big hill. But yeah, I've been on this road before in real life, right? And I remember all of this. That's what's bringing back memories. That up there. That's cool. 55 zone ahead. Well, maybe we'll hit 55 again one day. Yeah, see, now we're going off into Nothingville, USA. And that's because this is a new way to Sacramento instead of the old way. Wow, that's cool, man. We get the new bridge. We get to see the new bridge, everybody. This is amazing. Yeah, 55, we know. Yep, we're on the new bridge now. We're about to be. Go ahead, guys. On the highway. Get over again anyway. This is so cool. Yeah, that has not been updated for the new maps. So anytime I see my guy driving off in the middle of nowhere, I'm like, oh, yep, we're in the new stuff. All right, E-toll cash trucks. Oh, why those use right lane? Well, we'll do that because we should. Anyway. Stop at the toll. I remember going through this toll booth in real life with bugs. This is cool. Oh, it's an E-toll. I mean, just go through it. It's red. I think that's a no. Well, we'll just pretend we have a whatever pass they need. There it goes. No stopping. I don't know what the mail truck's doing. He's trying to cause an accident. That's cool. You trying to cause an accident, buddy? Looks like it. Miles out to our destination. So here now we are crossing through the old 80 section now. This is wild. Wild stuff. Wild. He's one of our Carsons. Slow down. It is no secret. I watch a lot of I Think You Should Leave by Tim Robinson, and all of them. Really great stuff. But I didn't know about the show Detroiters. So if you like that style of comedy and you really like Tim Robinson and that style of comedy, and like Tim Heidecker and all those guys, highly recommend it. Detroiters is awesome. I finally broke down and got an account for Paramount Plus. Finally did it. I know a lot of people were like, you gotta do it. Are we supposed to go straight? Yes. I was like, yeah. Sorry, car. Finally got that because if you watch Detroiters on your Prime, Amazon Prime Video, it is absolute. You get like an ad every, like, I don't know, 5 minutes. It's not an ad. It's like you get a bunch of ads. It's pretty unbearable. Yeah, this is totally new. All new Sacramento here. This is really neat. I'm glad we took this drive today. This is our exit.
Exit right ahead.
There's Sacramento. Or more of Sacramento, because downtown Sacramento says it's off to the right. I don't know how accurate that is, but let's see. Oh yeah, we have a big, huge trailer back there now. Gotta remember that. Oh, folks, sorry about that. Had a game crash. Haven't had one of those, and of course, it waited until we got all the way here before it would show us. But basically, we got off the highway right back there. You see where those cars are back there? That's where we were getting off the highway and it crashed. So we really had like no time at all before we got down here. So let's drop this thing before we get into any more trouble here, shall we? Let's let these people know we're here. Yep, y'all needed this. Cool. They know what we have. I know what I got.
Turn left.
Yeah, we'll turn left here into BHP. You got it. So some instabilities. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's a mod. You know, good old vanilla doesn't crash like that, but it's okay. All right, I gotta pull this guy all the way around this way. I don't want to make that turn. Got striking that stop sign, and I don't want to do that. There we go. We'll make that corner, no problem. We're going back in a corner here to the left. There's the truck. Pulling it that way. This is where they want it. I don't know why, but it's all the way back there on the left. Okay. Go straight and then left there. We'll probably go left here and it'll be easier, but I'm not sure. You know what? We're gonna go up down here and make a left, and then if they need it, then so be it. Yeah, see, it's all black behind me there. In the mirrors, something is really screwy around here. It doesn't like it. And I just want to finish it before it crashes on me again. Honestly. All right, you're good. Okay, they look like they're happy now. Around this way we go, and then to the left. Here, a train. Another train. Oh, it's right there. Okay, and we have room to turn around back there too. It looks like. Sweet. There's ourselves plenty of room to make this corner. Yep, we hear you, train. We do hear you. Just go straight in right here. Pretty sure that's all we gotta do. Pretty easy one. I mean, we're dropping off a trailer like this, so that makes sense why it would be the case, you know? Let's see how they like it. All right, this is an easy one. Let's go to the outside view. Bringing it on in. Wait for it to turn green. I think we have to go further forward. Yep, we do. Right here. Yeah, we were nice and lined up too. So it should, yep, it's happy with it. Nice, awesome. We made it, folks. We did. I mean, have a look here how it's all hooked up back there. It's really cool like that. And what a journey to get this guy where it needed to go, I must say. Let's kill the lights and we'll kill the engine. Just like that. And let's decouple. Well, we knew we were gonna get late. That's fine though. We drove 134 miles. It took 19 hours and 59 minutes in game. 25.7 gallons of fuel consumed. I didn't see it do very much, if anything, when it came down to it. All right, let me show you the mods real fast. And here we are in all of my mods. Right here on the right hand side, you can see there's the wrecker trailers that came with it. Really cool. But over here on the right hand side, I got JBX graphics mods. 1, like I said, 2 is removed for incompatibility. So 1 through 10. And then I've got this. This might be causing a problem. Well, I'll just get rid of that guy. It didn't give me that earlier. Realistic mirror, FOV, all of this stuff. These are out of date. I need to update my Jazzy Cat stuff for sure. But if you wonder what, oh, right. Okay, this stuff, this is probably breaking things. Truck physics, AI traffic sounds. Here's all the, a lot of these are the free ones from Zmods. And then moving on down, you have all the different payware ones. You might run into some more things that are out of date with this version of the game. Keep on coming down. All sorts of stuff here. But yeah, I got like, I found these, so I'm going to maybe try different wreckers or wrecker options. I think it'd be really cool. If you guys know of any more wreckers, I am all ears for it. Trust me. All this stuff, you can just pause where you need to see what I'm using in the order. So now we're down here in all the trailers. You want to keep everything together for the most part, you know. This is all the paid trailers here, Bart's stuff, John Ruda, and all that stuff here is down here. Then the realistic corner shop and real gas stations, revival project. Check the SES forums for updates to all this stuff. These are old. I probably need to update these. Could be causing crashes as well. That thing doesn't work. Okay, cool. It knows now. It's like, hey, maybe these cause crashes. I don't know. I'd be willing to bet it'd be something to do with those out of date for sure. But that is everything there and how I have it all set up currently. There's the 388 and the accessories that came with it. I used the real advertisements. That's down at the very, very bottom. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the mods I am using, which is quite a few of them. A lot of payware stuff, a lot of freeware stuff, all kind of mixed together. But you kind of get the gist of what I got going on here. And if anything catches your eye, feel free to pause the video and grab it. That's why I'm coming back up, so you can grab it if you see something you like. But hopefully we'll get some more updates, the 1.44 updates for a lot of other things that we use. That would be really, really nice. All the Zmod sounds there. You see, you want to keep everything kind of together as much as possible. So the mod load order works as it should. And there you go. That's pretty much everything that I'm running here in this exact thing. That's pretty much it. So that'll do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. I know it was a long one. Really cool to drive that rotator. I've been meaning to do that for a while, so we finally got around to it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.